Cody is in the Ramsey Baby Steps community. Dave, when you talk about the 4 investment types for mutual funds, is that for someone of any age? Why would a 25-year-old have the same investment strategy as someone that is 55 years old? Well, it's not really about your age, Cody. And you're not really asking a question. You're making a passive-aggressive statement, but I'll address it anyway. So here's the thing. How long is the money going to be invested, and what gives it the best rate of return during that time frame? So when you're 25 years old, you can invest money, and it could be invested for 60 years. When you're 55 years old, you can invest money, and it could be invested for 30 years. Because when you get to retirement, you don't cash everything out at 65. You simply start taking an income off of your investment portfolio whenever you want to retire, whatever age that is. And so from age 65 to age 85, which if you make it to 65 and you're healthy, statistically you're going to make it into your 80s somewhere. Average death age is 74 for male, 76 for female, but that includes infant mortality, teenage death, and so on. When you make it to 65, you have a very high likelihood in America today to making it to 85. That's a 20-year period of time you have to outpace the cost of gasoline and bread and housing and electricity going up. And so you have a 20-year window to invest. A 20-year window to invest has exactly the same portfolio as a 30-year or a 40-year or a 50-year window to invest. The problem, Cody, is that you've been reading crap out there that is standard procedure with most financial planners, and that is to move people into bonds, which is a nightmare, especially right now, and move them into money markets when they start getting older. That you need to change your portfolio mix. That magically at 55 years old, investing quits working, and so you should make your money not work nearly as hard. And the premise is that you shouldn't take more risk when you get older. But there's 2 kinds of risk. Risk of loss of money and risk of the money not making anything. You put the money in a fruit jar, you didn't lose it, but it ain't making anything, Duber. So you've got to put the money in something that outpaces inflation. And so just because something is standardized in the financial world does not mean that it is wise. As a matter of fact, it may mean it's not wise. And so we're not going that way, Cody. So if you have 10 to 20 to 30 to 40 years to invest, the 4 types of mutual funds I'm talking about will outperform almost, if you pick funds that have outperformed the S&P, will outperform any other mix out there. It's not rocket science. It's just basic investment portfolio analysis. But people fail to do that because they fall in line like a bunch of lemmings, which are little rats that run off cliffs together.